What you're watching right now was actually a recently recorded gameplay, but with no audio, because I'm an idiot and I'm still learning capture hardware and software this many years later. I've been doing a lot of grinding and got some really cool clips of Halo 3, Halo 2, Halo CE, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, and World War II for a few capture card reviews, and I'm currently testing different software in order to do so. And this is my first major test with a software called Amarek, which is actually a really old software, but not one I have any experience with. I always used VH Capture back in the early 2000 days when I was doing lossless captures, and so I'm still learning this. But it's been really nice to just jump in, play some OG Halo, get some nice gameplays and clips and things like that. The way I was doing it before, and the way I'll still need to do it from time to time when I don't specifically need lossless, was I'd open it up in OBS Studio and do the instant replay thing, set it to a minute buffer, and then save the last minute like I would in Shadowplay. But I was doing some testing with the software, and basically this entire gameplay was worth salvaging instead of cutting up clips, because I was just going ham doing my usual, well, I say my usual Narrows nonsense. Usually my Narrows nonsense is to get up on the little pillar you may see me try to get on a couple times and snipe and cause general chaos. I was kind of choking here as I was going back and forth checking the settings for the capture, which is a common problem I struggle with. And so some of it looks a little wonky, but I wind up still doing decently well, and I just wanted to share it. And I wanted to talk about a couple things and get them off my chest, so to speak, because I've had some things on my mind. My buddy Lagundo recently posted a video. I just kicked my cat, my bad. I'm also testing out a new mixer, by the way, so hopefully I don't sound too crazy. I am recording this at 2 a.m., so my throat's probably trashed, but hey. My buddy Lagundo just recently posted a video about how the Halo community deserves better Halo news videos. And it got me in kind of a spiral of thinking, especially since I'd been going back and watching some older Machinima and CNanners videos and Hutch videos as I've been revamping my gameplay channel, which this is on. I've actually gone through and archived a lot of my older videos, making them unlisted and generally hiding a lot of the bad stuff. Not necessarily the bad content per se, although a lot of that did get caught up, but I specifically wanted to make sure that any video that was left online was mostly free of some of the more inappropriate language and things like that that I used to use. And it got me spiraling and thinking about how Halo content and gaming content, like FPS content and things like that, has very much changed over the basically 2018 to jumping back to like 2011, 2012 gaming, even from the top creators, content was way different. And the question becomes, is, as kind of he was suggesting, is that an issue of YouTubers chasing views, YouTubers focusing on success rather than just sharing their thoughts, which is how it used to be? That's the common trope that's brought up, that money ruins everything, and that everyone used to just be focused on conversations and sharing things with people, and then when they had to chase success, once you reach success, you kind of have to keep grabbing for it, or else you lose all of it. And, if you upload a bunch of very poorly performing videos to your channel just for the heck of it on an otherwise pretty successful channel, you can actually hurt your channel's growth on the whole. Or is it because times have just changed? Do people still have an interest in these random one-off no-face cam commentaries of video gameplay? Or do they care? Will they watch it? Will they look for it? Will they try to play it? I really don't know. I've been trying to figure that out myself. I've been trying to think about it and see if I could come to an answer, and I really can't. And so I definitely want your feedback as ideally gaming viewers if you're watching this video right now. I really don't know, because it's an interesting situation, because the same thing could be said for a lot of content. Once you have a bunch of channels actually reach significant success, whereas before they only had like a small modicum of success, but But the original gaming creators, like, they were all that there was to watch. So they could post whatever the hell they wanted and regularly posted whatever the hell they wanted. And they basically were in a situation where there was not enough competition to be required, or even like enough like existing rule set to be really required to change or to do anything different or to chase views. Because if you wanted to watch that stuff, you just watched a set number of creators. Or are we just bored of it? Like, a counter argument I brought up to Lagunda's video is, it's nice and all, and it's a very common thing, something I said for years about all the clickbaity news speculation channels and stuff very much contributed to the death of the Halo YouTube scene. It was part of the reason why I abandoned it back in the day. It's nice to sit there and say, yeah, we need better as a content creator because you're not the one contributing to the problem. But as a viewer, how much did that matter? How much does that truly matter? Because viewers are still flocking to this content. It's not like there aren't alternatives. While there may be less specifically in the Halo scene, this is a widespread problem among gaming news, and most would argue among content on the whole. When there are alternatives and viewers aren't going there, can you really blame the content creators? Because it is the viewers themselves who are going to whatever content they want, and you can't blame them for that. You can't tell them to go watch something else. They're going to watch what attracts them. And that, I think, is the big black hole parallel that we're in at the moment with YouTube content in terms of this weird backlash against clickbait. And I'm interested to see, like, how many viewers can honestly say that they would support less sensationalized, less trendy, clickbaity content and actually stick with it, because so many say they will and wind up not doing it. Very interesting to consider. Just wanted to share this with you guys, share my thoughts, get your all's feedback, and share this gameplay. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. Get subscribed for more awesome gaming content, I guess. I'll see you in the next one. I really sound like I sound super tinny here, but in theory I should sound better, but my voice is also going out, so... I don't know.